Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Reenie and this is the Enchanted Planner. Today we are going to put together my one little word page for 2022. And I've gone back, this has been a hell of a process. I'm just gonna tell you. So I'm gonna share the story here. I tried these initially. They were way too big. They wouldn't fit on there. Then I pulled out the script ones, and I'll tell you, these things are a pain in the butt to try and line up to make them look normal. But I don't like the look of them. I've played around with a few different things because what I have decided my word is going to be for 2022 is harmony. And let me tell you why. I'm sure I'm not alone, but between 2020 and 2021, it's been a process. In my case, I've had a lot of change and a lot of release, and I'm feeling like my damn life is spiraling out of freaking control most of the time. And I've kind of figured out the harmony, or that harmony works right across all of the areas in my life that I kind of want to focus on that I usually focus on anyways. In 2022, I want harmony in my relationships. I want harmony in my flippin' house. I want harmony, and I'm talking like clutter. My office is just too much, man. It's just way too much. So I want harmony in my house. I want harmony in my relationships. I want harmony in my finances. We talked about this in my 10 lessons learned video. I want harmony in my spirituality. There's just right across the board, harmony works. So I set out, as I said, trying to make both of the Mambi sticks work, and they didn't. So I went into Canva and I played around in Canva to try and make it look like a dictionary definition. And this is what I've settled on. So I pulled a couple of the definitions, and then I also pulled a quote, which was really relevant. And I got this idea from Plan with Ilysse because I quite liked the way she laid her page out. So I was like, I like that. I didn't lay mine out like that last year. I can't remember how I did it, and I've lost it. So I have no idea which planner it's. And if I'm not happy with the planner, I move. So it's probably in one of the planners I started early last year. But the quote is, "A wise woman recognizes when her life is out of balance and summons the courage to act to correct it. She knows the meaning of true generosity. Happiness is the reward for a life lived in harmony with courage and grace." And that is Suze Orman. Now, really, what really is very poignant to me is the very first part of that quote. "A wise woman recognizes when her life is out of balance and summons the courage to correct it." Enough said. You with me, people? So that's my plan. So instead of actually doing it on a piece of insert paper, I printed it out on my, regular high quality printer paper, and we're just going to cut it to size and punch it. And then we're going to put the appropriate boxes onto it. So the gauge that I use when I am cutting and I have no guidelines is I go at about just below, actually even this at 8 or 7 3/4 is where I will make one cut. Okay. Then I will go to the other side and I will cut on the 7. This gives me enough room for the punch, and it's now centered in the middle of the page. I'm not too picky about the other, so I'll usually put this at the number 10, at 10 inches, and slice it off. And then I will do this one at 9 1/4. And voila, we have a piece of Happy Planner. Well, in my case, Happy Planner paper. It's my paper, but it's going into my Happy Planner that I'm now going to just pull down my large punch, slip it in, line it up with the guidelines, punch, and Bob's your uncle. We now have the insert page. Do you see why I like this? It's clean. Which is why I really wanted to make these letters work, but they were so big. They're just way too big. I think what I'll do is I will use them in a spread in the new year and tie that into one of my January spreads, put harmony across the top of the page. These are great, but I tried it with them, and they'd if you imagine that that's not there, and you know what, yeah, I'm very much about clean lines. So I think that's why this is far more appealing to me today than the other stuff. But what I do have out here is because I was trying to think of stuff that sort of brings me peace. So I've brought out the Papillon book because nothing says peaceful and harmony like butterflies. Well, that's a lie. I had thought of one other idea, but I was like, do I really want Mickey Mouse all year long? Because like really when we think of like harmony, I think of Disney. Like Disney's just all happy and harmony and everybody's just in, you know, it's all perfect. Oh, I need my wax paper. So let's not get carried away. Okay, so to the wax paper we go. I've also pulled out the Posh winter book because there's some really pretty florals in here. And what I'm thinking is not those ones, not those ones, not those. They're here. These ones. These kind of say fresh new beginning to me. So now I'm thinking, I'm just trying to figure out what butterflies they will probably pair up with the best. I mean, optimally, they look really, really nice with this rose. It's not actually even a rose gold. I think it's more like a copper. But do I want a bunch of copper foil butterflies on the page? These aren't too bad either. And then I think we're into smaller decor, right? Yeah, and then boxes. So I think that's kind of our options. I mean, some of these look really pretty as well. Those are two out. These, like, I might add a few of these just as an accent, but that's it. Which butterflies are we going to do? This is such a tough thing to match up when they're two totally different books. I mean, unless I try and go with a different set of florals. I mean, the other thing too is there's nothing saying I have to put down freaking florals, right? It's my page. I can make it any way I want. I just thought, well, this kind of looks like, you know, I mean, I know that January is winter and stuff, but it's a nice, serene, calm, tranquil sort of floral. Because everything else in here is pretty loud and moody. And y'all know I love the moody. Like my dark and moody. I think I'll use those for Valentine's Day maybe. Poinsettias. Those are really cool. I really want to use these, but I think I'm going to wait till January sometime. With all the Live Love Posh books, I swear I could probably not ever have to use another sticker book. Like there's just, honestly, there's just so much. Where are these a better? Ooh, those are kind of nice, right? And then we could throw in some copper or whatever the heck that is. Some yellow, right? The yellow is pretty good. Even the blue is not horrible. The green is kind of a nice, yeah. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. We have a decision. Okay, so I'm going to be smart about this and take these off, if I can get them off of here and put them onto the wax paper because these are sticky. What other one? I'll go with this. And I also have over here on the side neutral boxes because I figured we'd use black boxes, but now that I'm looking at, actually, you know what? The black looks really classic. Okay, we haven't made up, man. This book is now officially falling apart. I've beat it up pretty good. Do I want that size or do I want, I think I've probably gone through most of the other sizes. I have, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So look at slim pickings. I mean, I have another one of these books, but I don't have to dig into it. I don't really want to just yet. But I think I'm coming to the end. Do I want those? Like, those look really little. Well, we're going to try. And if not, I'll dig into the other book. Or I'll pull out a colorful boxes because I got lots of those too. I make sure I have enough boxes all the time. Okay, so that's 4, 5, 6. Come on. 7. And 8. Yeah, the last 2 years have been a lot of forced transition almost in my life. And I feel lost, if you will. Nothing feels in harmony and nothing feels in balance. I think that is, I was doing some journaling and that's how I came up with that word, because some of the prompts that I was going through for goal planning for 2022, there was a common theme that kept coming up in the questions. It was, I need peace, I need harmony, I need balance, right? And I'm like, I'm onto something here. I mean, my life is great. Like I'm feeling a little bit disconnected and out of control and just off balance. And it's not a new thing. That's why I think this is the focus for 2022, is this is not a new feeling. It's been going on for a while because of all the change that's happened in the last 2 years. Change that I didn't necessarily want, but it's not all been bad. So we're not going to go, going down that rabbit hole. I think now I just got to figure out where I'm going to put the boxes because I made this rather big. So if we go, okay. Get the wax paper here. Let's see if we can figure out how these have to be spaced. We got 1 and 2, 3. Give me another one so I can play around up here. Yeah, it's not all change is bad. But for so many years, I had a certain identity. And then because of COVID, that identity was taken from me. So I'm, had to change a bit of my, yeah, it's just all around weird, right? Okay, can we make this work? It's going to be tight. Do I like that look? Or do I just sort of squeeze them in? Well, I guess we won't know until we try, will we? I think I'm going to start. I've got 8, so this is going to be it's going to be a tight one, I think. I need a ruler is what I need, because I will not end up, I have no guidelines, nothing for these boxes. So I'm going to get a ruler. And just make myself a line. Why did I do that? Now I need to know how. Yeah, I need a guide. Otherwise, these boxes are going to go whoop. Just like a really light line across the page, and then I can erase it later. Okay, so I'm going to go outside, and then we're going to go outside. And then we're going to go inside and inside. There. There, I think. For some reason, one of these boxes does not look straight, but I'm going to address that in a second. Okay, that's actually not that bad. This guy needs to shift just a teeny tiny bit. I can't believe I got that lucky in sort of getting these guys all lined up. It's not optimal because we have to deal with the spine, but it is what it is, right? Now, the other question is, do I put the other 4 right underneath them? Okay, let's lay down some florals and we will see where we end up. Okay, we're going to do the de-sticky because good grief, this thing wants to like jump off me and onto the page. Okay, I got to move that box. Where do I put it? This side? Well, I kind of like it on this side. So we're going to lay that down like so. I want it to peek out behind that box. And then we're going to come in here. Oh, crap. Should have reminded me, guys. I got to erase the tiny little bit of pencil line we can see. Or, no, please just lift up. Where's my X-Acto knife? Yeah, it's funny, like I've mentioned a few times, like I'm kind of excited about 2022. Oh, it needs undo. God damn it. I'm kind of excited about 2022, but I'm also a little on the reluctant side because a little gun shy, like I don't know what's coming at me. And it's I don't know if you guys are feeling it too, but it's really strange to not feel like you have control over what's going on in your life. Okay, apparently that guy's gonna need to lift up to just sneak you underneath. There we go. And we'll just slide that down. And then we're gonna stick you right back down. Okay, now it takes care of that. And then we have, what else do we have here? I got that. I gotta sort of get florals all in the same area because I'm trying to figure out what I pulled out, and it's really difficult when they're in different places. Okay. All right. We have that large one, which no, I'm not really feeling that. And then we have kind of this sweeping one, which I'm not really feeling that either. Well, guys, what are we to do? Where's the page? And that's all we got, eh? I mean, I think there's 2 pages of them, right? That is the one blessing to Jessica's stuff. But do I want to try and make, I think I might want to try and make this other large one work. Just gotta figure out how. It's that the blossoms that are so much smaller than that one. Like this has got similar sized blossoms in it. Just means I've got a punch, but it doesn't really like take up that much space. Wait a minute, is there a bigger one of those in that book? Come up off the page. Come on, please, please, please. There is. Well, let's see. Let's see what this guy looks like, right? Let me give it some de-sticky before I go getting crazy here. Yeah, I've got fairly big, you know, aspirations and intentions for 2022. We'll see if they are to be accomplished or not. Oh, I mean, look at it. Not so much. Hold on. I'm probably overcomplicating this. You know that, right? Do I want to leave it just like that? I don't know that I like that blossom either. Well, fuck. Oh my God. I thought I had it in the bag, man. I had a plan. Now the plan doesn't work. Okay, well, screw that. Let's go up to this corner and see if we just come in like so. Okay, I like that. And you guys have probably been like looking at the screen going, why don't you just do that at the top? And I didn't catch on until just now. So I'm coming along, ladies. I'm coming along. And gentlemen. And gentlemen. Okay. That's one. So I think I'm just gonna cut around and take that out of there. Okay, so then I don't have to worry about bringing out the punch, at least at this point right now. All right, I think it is time to figure out where we are going to lay out these other boxes. And then let's have a look at yeah, you know what? Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, so we're going here, and I think it's because I prefer this bottom heavy look, if you will, right? Am I doing this straight? Good grief. This could be dangerous. There's no line. Trying my best to line it up with the other ones. Okay, well, that's not terrible. It's not terrible. Not terrible at all. Okay, so now I do believe it's butterfly time, although I would like to get some more florals down here still. Still struggling with that, gang. I mean, now that we've covered up some of this, I mean, maybe. They've got this little one over here. Let's take a look at this little teeny tiny one. Rub off some sticky. I have no idea what I was talking about. And there was a point I was going to make, but I got nothing. I don't know where it went. I don't like that either. It's too small. Okay, I think we're on to butterflies. That's where I'm going next. Let's go to the butterflies. Was it the green ones? It was the green ones. Okay. All of those I'll put back later. I like this one. I can't get them off of the page today. I don't know why this is like proving to be such a challenge. Oh, hang on. We do need the wax paper. Oop, put the butterfly down. Squishy. No, squishy the butterfly. I love butterflies. Love dragonflies too. Dragonflies are more my thing, but I do love butterflies. When one thinks of transformation, butterflies is probably the first thing that comes to mind, right? And I'm hoping that 2022 is going to be a transformative year. I guess that's where I'm heading. Sorry guys, I'm sort of talking out my thoughts with you as I go through this process. Because I'll tell you, this past year, I kind of felt a little bit like a lost soul. Like I have no home. Oh, this is really pretty. Okay, so let's put down you. The only problem is they're all pretty much the same dang butterfly. There we go. What else have we got? We got these yellow ones too. Although I kind of do like this green. Oh yeah, right. I was going to end up, I said I was going to put in a few of these because it's not a ton of foil. So we'll just figure out where we're going to slip them. I don't really like that placement. Hopefully this will come up without ripping my page. I actually hold my breath while I'm doing pulling up stickers, because it's like, oh, is it gonna rip the page? Okay, so now that he's all funky bent, I gotta figure out where I kind of want this little dude. Where I kind of want the little dude. Okay. It's lacking something down here. We need some loving. How about this one? This one's kind of cool, but it looks like it should be landing on a box. It could be landing on the flowers, but so it's gonna have to be all ones that are sort of in flight then. Okay, well, seeing as how we're kind of stuck with a limited supply, I think we're gonna go a little one here, and then we're going to go over to these beautiful foil ones, and one there. We need something little up there. Well, got no options, man. You didn't give me a lot of options to work with here. Out there that something is needed, but do I want them all? I forgot to do something with it. Hold your breath. So you got that one facing that way, that one facing that way. I kind of like to mix and match them, but unfortunately, just because of the way I've laid out the others, this one is going to have to go down. And no, I don't want them upside down. No upside down butterfly. I'm gonna have to go about there. It's pretty, right? I actually really like this. It is nowhere near what I had thought it was going to look like when I sat down to do this, but I like it. So we have 3 sizes with this one too, eh? See if we can get one more foil on here somewhere. There's a little guy. I know, I think I already had one down here and didn't like it, but now that that one's there, I do. Okay, so now we're just gonna fill these in. So I'm gonna pause this because it's gonna take me a second. Okay, sorry about that. I have to do it out of pencil first because I end up erasing because the letters, you know, you get out for stickers and it gets all funky and stuff and you can't draw straight. So a little bit of a perfectionist in me. So I generally like to do things in pencil, but then go over them in proper ink. But I didn't want to have to subject you guys to that kind of suffering. Watching me struggle with pencils and erasers and ooh, this one's going to be fun because this is a long word. And not exactly my personal best for printing. I probably should have filled the boxes in before I decided to lay them on top of other stickers, but didn't think about that. This one's the one that's really difficult because there's a whole bunch of ridges with the sticker underneath. So hold on, I'm getting through. Ugh, it's the worst word of business ever, but it's all good. I have to look at it, but I'm okay with that. My perfectionism has slowly gotten better over the years. We are our own worst critics, right? And then social. I don't know what social is anymore. Do you? I haven't seen like real people like in real like time in like years. Like it's been 2 years, man. And I've seen the odd person here and there, but it's not the same as like getting together with a bunch of friends for a barbecue and, you know, or getting together with family and sharing a meal. It's like none of that. It's not the same, man. Okay, so now we're just going to go in and erase the pencil. And I'm pretty happy with this. Even with my kind of funky printing, I'm pretty happy with this. It is, like I said, completely different than what I had imagined when I sat down to film this video. But I'm really happy with it. So I think it looks pretty smoking. Let me find my planner for, where the heck is my new setup planner? Hold on. That's not it. You it? You're it. Okay. Yes. I don't know exactly where to put it yet, but we're going to stick it right there. Once I switch, I mean, it doesn't look bad with the you know, rose gold discs, but that's it. It's pretty. I like it. So next year I'm going to be focusing on harmony in my life, just in general. I need some balance. Don't you? Thank you very much for watching, you guys. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see y'all again soon. I hope you enjoyed this video. Ciao. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. See, I'm so off my game. Hey, I can't remember what I've said and what I haven't said. So if I've said that 3 times, I'm sorry. Forgive me. We'll talk to you again soon. Ciao.